Hello again, and welcome back to the Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Pekin, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. This week, we are concentrating on the spiritual discipline of submission, which is a difficult word for us to even articulate in our society, let alone to consider as a way of life. Before we get there, though, I want to go back to understanding our why. Why are we leaning into these spiritual disciplines? Why is discipline important at all? I want to get to our author's point and remind us of the why, because that carries us through some of the more difficult conversations here. He says that the purpose of the disciplines is freedom. Our aim is the freedom, not the discipline. The moment we make the discipline our central focus, we turn it into law and lose the corresponding freedom. The liberation is the end. The disciplines are merely the means. We must clearly understand this limitation of the disciplines if we are to avoid bondage. There's some real wisdom in those words, and I want us to anchor in them today. To realize that the reason we have any discipline in our lives, whether they be spiritual disciplines or any other disciplines, like the discipline of our intake and our exercise, the freedom on the other side of that is the freedom of movement and choice of activities. We can do more, we can be more, we just have more interaction with this world if we are disciplined in our intake and in our exercise. We can look at the discipline of learning and of reading and of taking the time to develop our minds, to renew our minds. If we engage in that discipline in a serious manner, the reward, the freedom is a freedom from the slavery of limited thinking. It frees us into a world of opportunity and of advancement and of engagement at a whole different level with people around us, with the world around us at large. We have to endure the discipline in order to find these freedoms. And it's real important, though, that in this conversation around spiritual disciplines, especially the ones that are more difficult to talk about, that we hold on to the freedom that's on the other side. Well, what in the world is the freedom that's on the other side of the spiritual discipline of submission? I'm glad you asked that question. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Blessings to you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.